I'm Jennifer Batt, and I work for the California Department of Justice, Division of Law Enforcement, Bureau of Forensic Sciences, Toxicology Laboratory, as a criminalist. A criminalist is a scientific specialist. They analyze evidence involved in crimes. There are many different areas that you can specialize in. I specifically do toxicology. What I do is I take a sample of blood or urine from a case that's been mailed to us or brought in by an agency. I take that and I go through an extraction process. So what we do is we do liquid-liquid extraction and also solid phase extraction to be able to get all the proteins and the lipids and all of the liquid out of that and hone it down to a very small amount that would just have drugs in it. And then once I get done with that, we put it on our instrumentation. So for our confirmation testing, where we determine specifically which drugs are in a sample that's provided to us, I use an instrument called a gas chromatograph mass spectrometer. Now this is a two-part system where you put it in, and first it separates out the drugs, and then it will identify them based on libraries. So the majority of my time is spent in the lab and then also doing all of that paperwork. Then once all that's done, I will make a report and I will submit it to a district attorney's office that then reads through that and decides whether or not they want to go to trial with it. Once they do that, then they give me a call and I go through police reports, which can be quite interesting to read, all these different reports, and that's what makes it different for every case. I look at what I found, I look at all of the information in the report to see if I really feel that there's enough evidence there for me to render a professional opinion, and then I will come to court and I'll testify as an expert witness. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in biochemistry from Azusa Pacific University, and I pursued that mainly just to leave my options open. Didn't know what specific field I wanted to go into, but I knew I was interested in science. And I feel that all of what I learned there, the basic lab skills, was very important to my future career and what I do daily. Obviously, it's just a starting point, and I've learned a lot of the specifics of my job as I've gone through training programs, but I do believe that my undergrad education gave me a good basis, a good foundation to start with. I was interested in forensic science from when I graduated from undergrad. Forensic science kept coming back as a theme. It was something that seemed like it would fit my skill set as well as be a very rewarding career, knowing that my work made a difference in the world. So for me, it was almost a 10-year journey after getting out of undergrad to get into this field. Part of that was just my career path and my goals at the time, but I recommend, when you get out, definitely, if it's something you're interested in, pursue it. It can take a while, so make contacts. Try to find local places that you can volunteer at, unpaid internships especially. We have a couple of students that went through our lab and now they have skills and they got a good feel of the job before they went to pursue it as a career. Definitely go to meetings. For general criminalists, we have the California Association of Criminalists that you can go to. I went to that before I started in the field, made some contacts there, saw what the different disciplines were like. And then specifically for toxicology, we have the California Association of Toxicologists, which is just based in California. And then we also have the Society of Forensic Toxicologists. So the majority of forensic science jobs are with the government. They could be federal, state, county-based, but there are also the possibilities of private labs, which I was not aware of before I got into the field. So they do work contracted out to government as well as non-government reasons. So I recommend, if this is something that you have a passion for, it really is a rewarding career. It is worth the effort to get into because you have this sense of my job means something. It isn't just testing something in a lab. It actually affects people's lives and it can be done in a very positive way.